You turned your location off so I couldn't see where you were? Why would you do that?
Long.
Dude, nobody is believing that. The draft takes an
There's
hour.
Who
there's
is
no reason
this
you can't
guy?
text me back.
No, well,
Where'd
thanks
you
for
come from?
asking.
Another
I'm Greg.
How many people are on this call?
4 total. Well, 5 total with you. You should really answer her questions and not worry about what we have to say.
Just say it. I know you're already a liar and that you cheated.
Emily is very suspicious about a boys' trip that her boyfriend Adam went on a few weeks ago. Emily, break it down. What happened?
Hey, okay. So 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend Adam went on this last second trip with some of his buddies to San Diego.
What do you mean last second? Like he didn't tell you about it till the last second?
No, he didn't tell me until 3 days before he left. And he broke plans that we had already made for that weekend with friends. So I was already annoyed. I was already mad at him.
That's 2 strikes. First strike is telling your lady last minute. Second strike is breaking plans with you to go on it. All right, 2 strikes. Go ahead.
Yep. Also, I don't know these guys that he claimed to be going with to San Diego at all.
Strike 3.
What?
So these aren't buddies these aren't buddies you know?
No, they're from his fantasy football league, and he told me they were going down for their fantasy football draft party. I don't know anything about fantasy football.
Me either. What does that mean, Greg?
Yeah, you travel to
So, no, you can do it. You can do it from I could do it from here. You do it on your computer. A lot of people do it like Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, you could do it at a restaurant to have fun with your boys and drink and stuff. Yeah, it's a thing you can do. But you don't need to go travel for. He said he was going to San Diego for that.
Right. Yes. I know there's no need to do that. You don't need to go on a trip to draft. That's the one thing I do know about fantasy football, because he usually does it sitting on the couch.
And all of a sudden, he's got this boys' trip planned, San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. I'm not saying you couldn't. You could say, hey, let's go and party. It's a reason to party, but doing the actual draft, it takes a couple of hours. You wouldn't just go to do that.
Well, you're saying, let's say half the guys live in San Diego, you can make a weekend out of it, sort of thing.
If you wanted to.
Okay. By the way, he should not have done that, because it sounds like he broke plans with you to do this. Okay.
Exactly. And so, he ended up going, whatever, fine, I'll deal with it. But then he was completely out of touch the entire weekend. He never called me while he was away. He barely texted me back when I texted him. He didn't even text or call to say they landed or they checked into their hotel to let me know he made it.
He just ghosted you for the whole weekend, especially.
No, completely.
You mentioned y'all had plans. He ghosted your plans. He ghosted you.
Yeah, and it's obviously I don't expect him to be on his phone with me the entire weekend, with his boys, or he's doing this draft, whatever. But obviously I expect him to check in a few times. I even called him twice, but he didn't pick up or call me back. And then Sunday I hadn't heard from him all day, and I figured he and his boys maybe had a big night or drank too much, were hungover. So I left him alone until literally 5 p.m. And when I hadn't heard from him, when I hadn't heard from him by then, I called him and it went straight to voicemail. So I figured, oh, maybe he's on the plane. But 2 hours later, I still hadn't heard from him. So I texted, and he told me he was extending his stay an extra day out of the blue.
What, did he get lost in Mexico? Did he cross the border? Is he in Tijuana?
Maybe the draft took a little longer than expected. We got to do it to 2-dayer.
It's not the real NFL draft that takes 3 days. It's just a couple hours on your computer.
By the way, I don't like any of this, because you said that he didn't check in with you at all, and you didn't.
No.
And you sound very cool, Emily, because you let him go after he broke plans and told you last minute. But then you said a couple of minutes ago, at least check in a couple of times. No. This dude, knowing you were upset, he should have been extra, right? He should have been checking in. He should have been calling, sending you photos, flirty emojis. He should have been doing it all.
Does your boyfriend? I assume your boyfriend has a job.
Yeah, and he just took a Monday off work just to stay in San Diego for an extra day for reasons that it just started to feel weird.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I started to feel. I was just I feel like he's lying about something. Something doesn't feel right. And that's when I remembered, we shared locations a while back. So I checked his, but he had stopped sharing. And so it just had a really bad feeling about this trip, and I'm suspicious that he lied about the whole fantasy football thing. That's not what's going on at all.
Benny was counting the strikes earlier, but I've lost count.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
this
so
is
many.
We're on 6 or 7.
I just have one last question. So,
At
do you
least.
think that the whole fantasy league thing is even like he really went on a guy's trip, or you think he went with a girl to meet a girl? Either or.
I honestly, at this point, I don't believe this football thing. Like, he's never done this in the past. He didn't bring it up, or the idea never arose before. Like, he always drafts on the couch. Like, I believe something's up. I really just don't believe this fantasy football story at all.
Let's see what he was up to. Here's what we'll do, Emily. We'll play a song. After that, we'll call Adam. We'll set the love trap, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. May I please speak with Adam?
Speaking. Who's calling?
Hey, Adam. My name is Chad, and I'm calling from The Root Awakening, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop here in Pittsburgh. How are you this morning?
Good. What can I do for you?
It's what I could do for you, my friend. So what we're doing as a new shop is running a grand opening promotion where we're offering local residents free flowers. It's actually a dozen roses that we're offering. And Adam, you are one of today's local winners. So congratulations. And as a winner, you have 2 options. What I can do with these roses, I could deliver them to you or to someone of your choice. But we are talking free flowers and free delivery. The goal is we will get your business next time you or someone you know needs to purchase flowers or plants. But today, it's all about you checking out our products, man.
There's no catch.
No catch. I promise you. We're just a new mom and pop, so we're trying to spread the word. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, sure. All right, whatever. I got nothing to lose, I guess, right?
Exactly. All right, Adam. And then...
Wait, so you said I could send it as a gift to someone?
Yeah.
All right, I'll send them to Kylie then.
To Kylie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what I will...
like write cards or something?
And then what I'll do is I will attach a card with them so Kylie knows you're sending them, Adam. Right now, it's just going to say to Kylie from Adam, but you could add something to that if you wanted.
Yeah. Let's say I could get used to spending my weekends with you.
Well, I got bad news for you this morning, Adam. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from a flower and plant shop. I'm calling from a radio station, 99.7 Now. You're on the air, and you're on what is called the Love Trap. So we catch Bay Area cheaters. And Emily reached out to us because she was super suspicious about that weekend you supposedly took to San Diego with your boys. So she called us to see if she could catch you in a lie. And, well, we did.
Dude, what are you doing?
Hey, Emily, are you there?
You Did you even go on a trip, or did you just shack up at her place for the weekend?
Good question.
What is going on?
Just answer my question. Did you even go to San Diego, or were you just shacking up with Kylie?
What are you doing on the phone with the Chad?
Trying to catch you cheating.
I mean, yeah, of course I went. Like, why would I make that up?
Oh, I don't know, Adam. Maybe because this trip happened completely out of the blue at the last minute. Maybe because you ignored me the entire weekend. And now, Kylie, you turned your location off so I couldn't see where you were. Why would you do that?
Long.
The draft didn't go, dude. Nobody is believing that. The draft takes an hour.
No reason you.
Who is this
you
guy?
Can't text me back.
No. Well,
Where'd
thanks
you
for
come from?
asking.
Another
I'm Greg.
How many people are on this call?
4 total. Well, 5 total with you. There's 3 of us. But, I mean, you should really answer her questions and not worry about what we have to say.
Just say it. I know you're already a liar and that you cheated. I knew that when you took flowers, obviously. So tell me the truth. Did you just go? Did you go out of town for the weekend? Why was this? Why?
This isn't going to be an easy conversation. You want to have it on the radio?
Yes.
Look, we're already here. You put us in this position. You're lying. You're not. You made the whole thing up, and you say just tell the truth, dude.
Did you go?
Yeah. I was with Kylie. I stayed at her place. Yeah.
Okay. You're truly a piece of crap. All right, ask if you can come stay again because you're not coming home. You're not coming back to this place ever again. I mean, do not come home.
But my stuff is there.
I don't care. You should have thought about that.
I have one question real quick. Kylie lives here, yes? Or she lives in SoCal?
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
This isn't a legal matter.
yeah.
You're at liberty to discuss
Well-
it. You don't want to tell us. You made that a whole trip up. It came up at the last minute.
Bunch of Sherlock Holmes. You guys are friggin' smart, aren't you?
Well, smarter than you, my friend.
Oh, got him.
You're gonna have to do more next time, I guess.
Come on, let's just like talk about it, like off the radio.
Why? What's there to talk about? You turned off your location so I wouldn't know you were still in town. You were with another girl. You don't care about this 3-year relationship, obviously. Like, I got nothing to say to you, okay?